Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing good and I hope you guys are in good health. Welcome to this week live PMP Q&A session and normally as you guys do, please let me know in the chat whether you can able to see me and hear me properly and also let me wish some people. Hi Abash, good to see you. Good evening. Hi Sai Priya, good to see you. Good evening. Hi Stephanie, good evening. Here we go. Stephanie, I just loved you because you already smashed the like button. Thank you so much for doing that without asking. Hey, Raghu, good to have you. Thanks for your feedback, Raghu. And Ronak, good to see you, man. Hi, Sai. Hi, Prashant. Hi, Anjali. Good to see you. Hi, Shubham. Good to see you. Okay. So I'm going to give 2 more minutes because I'm expecting more people to join. If you guys have any question within the time, please don't hesitate to ask me in the chat. I will be answering those questions. Hi Kadi, good. Hi Ismailia, good to see you. Hi Anil, I hope you're doing good. Hi Lavanya, hi Arbinder, good to see you. Hari, yes, I'm doing great, man. Good to see you. Okay, any questions? Please write it on the chat box. I will be responding because I'll be taking 1 or 2 minutes to start our session. Hey Hari, good to see you, man. I'm doing great. Hope you're doing good as well. Okay. So Edward asked me what is the difference between iterative and incremental life cycle. Edward, to be honest, this is a big topic. I used to take at least 10 to 15 minutes for explaining this topic in the boot camp. So what I can currently tell you in this particular session is I can give you some keywords. Okay. So when you're doing your project in iterative life cycle, you will aim for perfection. This means until you develop a perfect product, you will keep on repeating iterations. Perfection is a keyword for iteration. For example, consider you're constructing a 2 floors building. So after you construct all the 2 floors, you will launch the building to the market. Means you will make the end user to occupy. When you're doing it in incremental life cycle, target is launching the product sooner. Once you complete constructing the first floor, you will make the people to occupy in the first floor. After that, while the people are living in the first floor, you will be constructing second floor. Once the second floor is completed, you will make the people to occupy the second floor. So fastness. Yeah. So considering the scope of the session, I can only explain this much because it's a very big topic. It's more than this. Okay. Good. Okay. So I'll be taking 1 more minute to start our session. If you guys have any questions, you can ask me. Okay, so I'm seeing almost close to 30. So Harbinder, you asked me how frequently this live Q&A happens. See, it's supposed to happen every week Tuesday. Timing may vary. Anyway, once you are subscribed to our YouTube channel, you will get a notification. Nevertheless, sometimes in some weeks I won't conduct live session because I might be teaching a different PMP class. That might be the reason. And yeah, it's better to subscribe our channel so that you will get a notification, buddy. Okay, guys, so let's get started. And thank you so much for joining. And I see some new participants inside this particular live session. So I want to start by giving introduction. What's going to happen in this session? So in this session, we are going to discuss 5 sets of PMP questions, and how we will be discussing is I will be showing you a question, and then I will be giving you approximately 1 minute for you guys to answer that question. So you guys have to read the question, pick an option. Please put that option in the chat because I'm very interested to know which option you guys are picking. So after that, I will be approaching that question and then I will be revealing the right choices for you with the proper reasoning. So the same process will be continued for the 5 sets of questions we are going to discuss today. So let's get started. And also today's topic is very interesting. We are going to talk about uh, virtual team management, questions related to virtual team management, and that is one of the important topic, considering the real PMP exam. My students who are passing the PMP exam recently, they say that they are seeing a lot of questions on virtual team management. Good. Without wasting any time, let's get started. And yeah, this is the first question you guys are going to do. So here we go. I cannot show you the timer considering the resolution. I cannot show you the timer considering the resolution. What I can show. Okay, guys. See, sometimes when you're attending my session from your mobile, you have to come little closer so that you can see the questions very cleanly. Or otherwise, please switch to laptops and always make it to full screen. So with this, let's get started. This is your first question, and I'm going to start the timer. Your time starts now. Okay, let me read the chat. I could able to see majority of the people are picking option A. Okay, good. So before I take up this question, I want to share a news which Sarav has given. Hi Gautam, I'm Sarav from Malaysia. I'm happy to inform you that I passed the PMP exam with above target on my first attempt on August 2nd. And he also added, special thanks to you Gautam, I watched all your live Q&A videos from Jan to August for my exam preparation. Thank you Gautam sir. Thank you so much, Sarav, and first of all, congratulations for your PMP. And this is a tremendous achievement, and you did a great job. Celebrate your success, and I'm so happy to hear that my YouTube session has helped you. Yeah, good job, man. Okay, let me read the chat. I could able to see majority of the people have selected option A, but I see some D also. Okay, good. Now let me try this question. You are working as a project manager on a hybrid project. In one of the team meetings with your virtual team members, your marketing manager communicates that the product we launched got a lot of negative reviews, and the sales team members added IRR of the project became negative. Your sponsor, means your project sponsor, asked you to bring the IRR back to positive. As a project manager, what should be your next step? Okay, what I understood from the question, I'm working as a project manager on a hybrid project and my team members are virtually located. My marketing manager is communicating that the product we launched are getting lot of negative reviews from the end users, and sales team also added that my internal rate of return becomes negative, means my project profitability, it's bad now. Your sponsor is asking you to bring IRR back to positive, and as a project manager, what will be my next step? Good. Let me read the options now. Together with the virtual agile team, do market research and understand the value end users seek. This is an excellent choice. See, kindly be aware, in the PMP exam, always pick an option with that you're collaborating. By doing option A, I'm actually collaborating with my team, and then I'm doing market research, and then I'm trying to understand what features my end users like. What is the problem we have in the question? We are getting lot of negative reviews, means end users are not liking the product. That's the reason IRR is negative, you know. So now when I really understand what my end users really like, And when I implement those features in the product, definitely this IRR problem will be resolved. Option A, it's giving the solution. For me, A is an excellent choice. Let me read option B. Facilitate a meeting with your virtual cross-functional agile team and find ways to reduce your product price lower than your competitor's price. See, nowhere in the question it is stated your product price is the problem. So option B, it's a very bad choice. I'm comparing A and B. For me, A looks like a better choice. Considering A, I'm eliminating option B. Let me read option C. Discuss with the virtual team and come up with some innovative designs for your product which will help you to regain market share. Ask yourself, by doing option A, you are trying to understand the feature which end users like. By doing option C, you are coming up with a innovative designs for your product which will help you to solve the IRR problem. Definitely option A. Only when you are implementing features with end users like, you can solve profitability issue. I'm comparing A and C. For me, A looks like a better choice. C is gone. Let me read the last option, D. Perform product backlog refinement together with the product owner and add the feature which will help you to increase the market share. This is a good choice. Now, if you read the statement which is after and, add the feature which will help you to increase the market share. If you want to add the feature, first you have to know which feature you want to add, right? By doing option A, I am finding those features. I'm first doing a market research. I'm understanding what features my end users like. I have to do option A, then I have to do option D. Means I want to add that feature in the product backlog, which is nothing but refinement. In the PMP exam, always pick an option which you will do first. I will do A first, then D. So D is eliminated. I agree with the majority of the people. So my pick would be option A. It's okay, guys. If you have picked option D, that's absolutely fine. Understand from my explanation. Okay. The key point here is when you're doing option D, you're adding the features which will increase the market share. As a first step, you want to find which feature will increase the market share. That you are finding by doing option A. Okay. Good. Okay. Let's move on, guys. Option A is the right choice for this. Before moving on, I again have one more news from Prakash. Hi, I passed the PMP exam yesterday with above target and your videos helped me a lot. Congratulations, Prakash. Again, this is a tremendous achievement, man. Celebrate your success and glad to know my videos helped you. Good, guys, let's move on. So A is my pick and A is the right choice. Let's do the next question. I'm going to start the timer. Your time starts now. Okay. I could able to see B is getting unanimity. Good job. Okay, let me try this question. A construction project which is strategically very important to an organization got initiated. One of the key stakeholders, one of the key stakeholders who is working virtually shows resistant to the project, thinking the project will not provide any value to the organization. As a project manager, how would you handle the situation? Okay, what I understood from the question, I'm working on a construction project. In that, one of the key stakeholders working virtually, and that person shows resistance to the project, thinking that my project will not provide any value to the company. As a project manager, how would you handle the situation? That was asked in the question. Let me read the options now. Option A, update the stakeholder register. Uh, See, nowhere in the question it is stated we identified a new stakeholder. In that case, I would have considered option A. So here, since it is not stated, A is not a good choice for me. Let me read option B. Schedule a video call with that stakeholder and understand the concerns. This is an excellent choice. See, kindly be aware for any problem, you have to first identify the root cause. Only then you have to come up with a corrective action. Yeah. From the question, I have a problem. One of the stakeholder is resistant, and he's thinking that this will not provide any value to the organization. As a first step, I want to schedule a video call with that person, and then I want to understand why that person is thinking my project will not provide any value to the organization. Means I want to understand the cause of the problem. By doing B, I'm actually trying to address the cause, trying to find out the cause, I would say. I'm comparing A and B. For me, B looks like a better choice. I'm eliminating A. Let me read option C. Update the stakeholder engagement plan with the engagement strategy. This looks like an excellent choice for me because the stakeholder is resistant. You have to come up with some engagement strategy so that you can make the stakeholder supportive. But in the PMP exam, always pick an option which you will do first. If you personally ask me, I will do option B first, means I will try to understand why that person is thinking my project will not provide any value to the organization. After that, based on the reasoning which I have identified, I will come up with some engagement strategy to make that person supportive. B first, then C. So C is gone. Now it's between B and D. Let me read option D. Escalate the stakeholder to the project sponsor. No, big no for option D. When you're doing D, you are shying away from your project responsibilities. When your project has a problem, you have to solve it, not project sponsor. So D is also eliminated. My pick would be option B. Good job, guys. Good job. So I could able to see everyone picked B. Great job. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next question. And this is question number 3. Again, you guys are doing great. And I'm going to start the timer. Your time starts now. Okay. So I could able to see majority, not majority, unanimously everyone picked option D. Let me try this question. An agile team spread across different regions has found a lot of defects in the product for which the release date is very close. As a project manager, you're facilitating a meeting for solving the problem. The team members are shouting at each other and they are not discussing the solution to the defects. How will you make sure the team members are engaged in the meetings? Okay. What I understood from the question, I have a virtual team, and my team has found lot of defects in the product, and my product release date is very close. So as a project manager, what I'm doing, I'm facilitating a meeting to find solution for the defects which got identified. And in that meetings, I'm observing my team members are shouting at each other and they are not discussing the solution to the defects. Now, how will I make sure that the team members are engaged in the meetings? So how will I make sure that the team members are actually trying to find the solution for the defect in that meeting? That's what asked in the question. Good. Let me read the options now. Option A, ask the virtual team to turn on the camera for all the meetings. See, Nowhere in the question it is stated that team members are not concentrating. If that is the case, I would have considered option A, because here they are shouting at each other and they are not talking about the solution. So option A, it's not a good choice. Let me read option B. Install a monitor at your workplace and throughout the project monitor team members. See, what was asked in the question? They are asking that how you will engage team members in the meetings. So why you want to monitor throughout the project? No, option B is not giving solution. So B is also not a good choice for me. Let me read option C. Come up with fishbowl windows. See, fishbowl windows means always on video conferencing link. That will not give solution for the problem what I have in the question. Let me read the last option. Define meeting guidelines and update the team charter. This is an excellent choice. See, if you carefully read the question, team members are not showing the expected behavior in the meeting. They are shouting at each other. Now, when you are coming up with a meeting guidelines, you will be writing it down how team members wants to behave in the meeting. And when you're updating the team charter, it will become ground rules. Okay, so you're defining ground rules for the meetings by doing option D. With that, you can avoid the problem what you're facing in the question. For me, D is a better choice comparing A, B, and C. So I eliminate A, B, and C. My pick would be option D. I am in agreement with all who picked D. Great job, guys. Good. Before moving to the next question, you guys know what I normally ask. Have you guys done that? Any guess what I'm going to request? Have you guys done that? Put it in the chat what I'm going to request. I want to see people who are often participating in my session. Come on, guys. Yes, Anjali, thank you. Smash the like button, guys. I see 50 participants in this live training. I need 50 likes. When you're really loving my session, I want you guys to go and smash the like button. Okay, by smashing it, you're just giving a high five to me. Thank you. Thanks for smashing. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for liking. Hari, I just loved your comment. You know, that is the first thing you did. Thank you so much, Hari. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for smashing the like button. Thank you so much. Let's move on, guys. And option D is the right choice for question number 4. Good. I want you guys to answer this question within 30 seconds. Okay. Your time starts now. Good job. And good to know exactly within 30 seconds you guys have picked the answer for this question. Good. And I'm so happy to see that all my students are picking option C. Good job, guys. Great job. See, this question I have intentionally placed. The reason being is to explain you the time management. See, kindly be aware in the PMP exam, you will be having a combination of easy questions, medium questions, and harder questions. Kindly be aware there is no harm in spending little more time in harder questions like 2 minutes or 2 minutes 10 seconds. There is no harm in spending it. How you have to compensate the time which you spent on harder questions is when you are seeing an easy questions like this, within 30 seconds you have to pick option and then you have to move on. Okay, that's how you have to compensate timing. So I just wanted to talk about time management. That's the reason I have intentionally placed this question, and that's the reason I have requested you to answer this question within 30 seconds, and you guys did that. Thank you so much. Good job. Okay, now let me try this question. During virtual team meetings, one of the steering committee team members asked you to report the project status every 2 weeks rather than 1 week. As a project manager, how would you accommodate the request? Question is simple. Virtual team meetings, one of the steering committee team members, with that person earlier, I was reporting project status every 1 week. Now that person is saying I need project status every 2 weeks, not 1 week. Now, as a PM, how will I accommodate the steering committee team members' request? Let me read the options now. Update the risk register and capture this as a risk. See, nowhere in the question it is stated this is a risk. So, option A, not a good choice. Explain to the steering committee member the advantage of reporting project status every week. See, you don't want to do this. Kindly be aware. Any communication making, it has to be, it depends on the demands of the stakeholder. When steering committee team members ask you to report project status every 2 weeks, that's their demand. You have to just satisfy that. You don't want to explain the benefit of reporting every week. No, B is not a good choice. Update the communication management plan. Excellent choice. Here, there is a change in the communication. As a first step, you have to update the plan. Means you have to go to your communication management plan and do an update for the steering committee members. I want to update project status only every 2 weeks, not 1 week. You have to first do an update. C is an excellent choice. Considering C, I'm eliminating A and B. Let me read option D. Update the stakeholder register. No. Stakeholder register, whenever you're finding new stakeholder, it will get updated. So here, communication management plan needs update. My pick would be option C. Good job, guys. Great job. So very good. Very good. I could able to see everyone picked option C. Good job. So before moving to the last question, I have news from Murli. Murli says, "Hi Gautham, passed my PMP today with above targets. Your videos really does help." Thank you so much, Murli. Glad to know that my videos helped you. And congratulations for your PMP and celebrate your success. Good. Okay, guys, let's do the last question of today's class. Yeah. This is the last question. And for this question, you guys have to pick two choices. So I cannot show you the timer considering the resolution. And yeah, your time starts now. I'm going to give you close to 1 minute, 20 seconds. Okay. Let me read the chat. I could able to see B and E is getting unanimity. Everyone are picking B and E. Good. Let me try this question. A project manager who is leading virtual teams observed some of the team members are not collaborating with the agile team, and also they are underskilled considering the complex nature of the product. Overall team motivation is down because of this. How should project manager handle this situation? And for this question, I have to pick two choices. Good. What I understood from the question, I'm leading virtual teams and I have observed my team members are not collaborating with the agile team. Their collaboration is not happening and they are also underskilled. So these are the two challenges I have in the question. Means team members are not collaborating with the agile team and also team members are underskilled. So now I want to pick an option which gives solution to this two problem which I have. Let me pick that option. Option A. Remove the team members who are underskilled. Guys, kindly be aware for this PMP exam, never go for extreme step. Removing the team members is an extreme step. Don't go for that. So option A, I'm straight away eliminating. Let me read option B. Identify the skill sets gap and provide training. This is an excellent choice because out of the two problem I have, one of the problem is team members are underskilled. By doing option B, I'm giving solution to this underskill problem. Means I'm identifying a skill set gap and then I'm providing training and making sure team members skills are up. So B is an excellent choice for me. Let me read option C. Discuss the situation with the functional manager about this and replace the new team members. No, I don't want to read the statement further. Replacing the team members, it's an extreme step. We should never do extreme step in the PMP exam. C, not a good choice. Let me read option D. Ask the product owner to intervene and resolve the problem. No, these type of problem project manager has to solve it, not product owner. D is also not a good choice. Let me read option E. Conduct team building activities. Option E is giving solution to one of the problem what I have in the question. What is the first problem I have in the question? Team members are not collaborating. Personal bonding is missing. By conducting a team building activities, I can build that personal bonding so that they can start collaborating well. So for this question, option B and E, it's giving solution to the problem what I have in the question. So my pick would be B and E. Considering B and E, I'm eliminating A, C, and D. And yeah, B and E is the right choice. Good. So with this, we have came to the end of the session. This means we have completed our session. So we have discussed the 5 sets of questions which we plan to discuss in this session. Thank you so much, guys, for your participation, and I hope you guys have enjoyed today's session. And I could able to see that a lot of people have scored 5 out of 5. I could able to see everyone were picking right choices. People who picked wrong choice, it's absolutely fine. Understand from my explanation why those options are wrong. That's it. You guys are set. And thank you so much, guys, for your participation. If you guys want have any question, do ask me. I will be staying here for 5 more minutes. If you guys don't have any questions, see you next week. Take care. Bye. And people who were going for the PMP exam, all the very best. Good. Okay. So Apash said 5 out of 5. Great job, Apash. I'm not surprised. I expect you to score 5 out of 5. Here we go, Rwanti. Rwanti, I know you already passed PFP, and thanks for taking your time and coming here and sharing the good news. She says, I passed the PMP exam last week. Love your question explanation videos and thought process. It was really helpful. Thank you very much. Glad to know this, Rwanti, and thanks for taking time for coming here and sharing this. And again, congratulations. So Harbinder says, Gautam's EduHubSpot live Q&A is incredibly helpful. We tackled 5 complex PMP questions and Gautam providing clear and insightful solution helps a lot. Thank you so much, Harbinder. And yeah, glad to know it's helping you. Ronak, 4 out of 5. That's okay, buddy. One question. Understand what mistakes you did. Yeah. Sivaji says 5 out of 5. Good job, Sivaji. Sarav says 5 out of 5. Good job, Sarav. Anjali says 5 out of 5. Good job, Anjali. Lavanya, you're welcome. Have a great week ahead. And Sushant gives high five. High five, buddy. Arbinder, 5 out of 5. Great job. Stepney, you're welcome. Sushant, you're welcome. Sai Priya, bye. Abash, bye. Satish, good night. So Harish says, good night, Gautam. Loved your energy so late in the night. Thanks for the session. Glad to know it. I love teaching, so that's a reason behind my energy. And good night, Abash. Bye. Raghu, 5 out of 5. Nandri. Raghu says he's talking in my own language. Nandri, Raghu. Sai Priya, 4 out of 5. That's okay. Understand what mistakes you did. And Sushant, 5 out of 5. There is no surprise, Sushant. You scored 5 out of 5. I know you. Sarav, good night. And Anita, Anita says, joined late. I attended only 3 questions. That's okay, Anita. So these sessions will be stored in our EduHubSpot channel. You can visit later and then you can try to attempt the questions which you have not attempted. Yeah. Good. Shubham says 5 out of 5. Good job, Shubham. Okay, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's session. See you all next week. Until then, bye. Take care.